guys? It's your girl Bougie Brie. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. You could be anywhere in the goddamn world, but guess what? You're here with me, and I appreciate that shit. I want to go over the last couple of weeks of products and talk about what I'm bringing into the next couple of weeks. I'm bringing a lot of palettes in, you can tell. But let's talk about this last couple of weeks. Okay. Let's go over here, and let's go up. I'm being super lazy today, so just forgive me. Okay, let's talk about our face products. I'm obviously keeping this. This is the Cover FX monochromatic blush in mulberry. It is my favorite face product currently. You can tell I have some significant use in this, and I love it. So I'm keeping that. I am getting rid of this. This is the Blossom Glow by Wet n Wild. Although it is very beautiful, I have colors like this that are better, and I didn't use it as much as I thought I would, so I don't want to keep it. Let's go over here. This is my Tarte Blushing Bride. This is my only surviving Tarte single blush, and I'm going to keep that. I'm keeping both of my Dose of Colors palettes. I had my, where's my Natasha Denona? I guess I'll put it up. I'm keeping my Natasha Denona Sculpt and Glow. When I didn't have that like readily available, I actually used these as bronzers and contours and stuff. So it worked out really well, and they were great crease shades, just everyday shades. They were perfect. So, and I'm not a big fan of matte palettes, but these two are really great. They are dusty, like everybody says, but I do enjoy them. I am keeping my Gorgeous Cosmetics 4-in-1. This is all in one Hazel Eyes. I broke the shade that was in here, and I replaced it with a different shade. So this is from, oh shit, Give Me Glow or JD Glow or somebody. But these are the original shades, and then the one that was here broke, and so I just added that one, and I used it, and I loved it. These are two from Crate Finds. It's just a brand that's no longer in business. If they weren't a brand that you can no longer find, I would not keep these, because I did not. Don't get me wrong, the formula is fantastic, but I didn't use this at all. And that's because it's an all shimmer palette, and I'm learning more and more about myself regarding all shimmer and all matte palettes. So this is an accent palette. I'm not just the type of person that's going to say, hey, let me grab this, but I want to keep it because the brand's no longer in business. I did use this, which is the Nightmare palette, and I made a beautiful smoky look. Like, it was so stunning. I was in love with myself that day. So I am keeping my Take Me to Los Angeles Maybe palette, Maybe Cosmetics palette. Maybe Cosmetics, they're so sweet. Every time I do a video and I mention them and I tag them, they always reply, and that's so kind. Like, they don't have to do that. They're very nice. And when I send them messages on Instagram about like their next palette, they always answer me, and they don't have to do that. Okay, of course, I'm keeping my Christmas Morning palette. Now, I will say, these mattes are difficult to work with. Is it just me? I mean, of course, these are stick. Like, you can just, look at that. Just like sand just moving around. Look. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, these are gorgeous. You cannot deny that that's sick, because it is. However, these mattes are super difficult to blend. I had a very hard time, but I'm keeping it. I am getting rid of this. This is the Sugar Pill Feline Fancy eyeshadow palette. Of all the palettes, I actually used this one the most to try to make myself like it, and I didn't. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna sell it. Okay, where's the other one? I got rid of something else, didn't I? Yeah, okay. And I did not use this, but I only used this one time. I wasn't wowed by it, but I've already told you guys that I was going to keep it because of the memories I have of me and my brother watching this movie. My brother was horrible to me growing up. He was such an asshole. He was a big brother. You know, that's what they are. But the good times I do remember, we watched this movie. And now we're adults, and, you know, we live further apart. We live in the same city, but Houston's huge. So it's just a reminder of good times. Okay, let's talk about all the shit we're bringing in. Okay, let's talk about the face products. Okay, we're going to bring in this AOA Highlight and Contour Palette. I'm not a big fan of AOA products, but this, for some reason, and this, oh my God, I'm going to have to separate this because it's got glitter all in it, but it doesn't matter. It comes out perfect on me. I don't mind sheen in my face product, like my bronzers and, you know, blushes. It doesn't matter. This is actually a very good contour and highlight and bronzer palette. I like it a lot. So, keeping that. I mean, using that. This I was almost going to declutter, and then I had never swatched it. Never, ever, ever. And so I swatched it during my highlighting video. And I was like, oh, bitch, what's wrong with you? So we're going to use that one. We're going to use the Milani Baked Blush in Vivid Red Vino. I'm sorry. And what I'm noticing is that every season I have certain blushes that I use and others that I don't. And same thing with highlighters. And I just did a blush, bronzer, and highlight video. And I'm going to be going back through my collection and getting rid of stuff. Because there's just stuff that I always pull for every season and stuff that I don't. And then we're going to be using this to see if I want to keep it. This is the Makeup Geek and Catalina Lights highlighting palette. So, there's that. Okay, let's talk palettes. We're doing a shit ton of Viseart palettes. We're doing all of the ones that I have that are the, what are these, 12 pan palettes. So let's talk about the matte ones. We're doing the dark mattes, which I've used a lot. The, is this editorial? Yeah, it is editorial. Editorial, which I've used a lot as well. And this one, which I recently used pretty good amount. And then we're going to be using, let's see. Let's start with the ones I have not used. I don't think I've ever used this. This is the Bridal Satins. I've had it for how long? Since 2017. I've never used this shit. I've swatched it, obviously, but, and it's broken, so I don't want to sell it. This is the Paris Nudes. I've never used this one. Swatched it, never used it. The rest I've used. This is the Bougie Brie. Use that one. This is the Bohemian Dream. I've used this one a lot. You can tell. You can tell the ones that I really dig. Those pinks and blues. I've used Koi. I like Koi a lot. And I have the, is it the Viseart Pro 3 that I have? I think it's all shimmer. I love that one. This shade is just beautiful. Okay. I'm also pulling in my Pat McGrath. What in the hell? Which one is this? The Blitz Astral Nocturnal Nirvana. Why the fuck can't it just be like the Pat McGrath blue palette or whatever the fuck it is? Like, why does it have to be 8 names? I don't understand that shit. I don't get it. Pat, get it together, girl. Using this one, which I've already used. I haven't used this purple though, which is weird. And then we're pulling in these 3 Hudas. I've used this amethyst before. Well, actually a lot. Yesterday, I think I used the blue. This is the sapphire. Yeah. And then the emerald. So that's what we're going to be using, guys. Lots of stuff, lots of stuff, lots of stuff. I really want to start going through, especially the stuff that I am, that costs more than, you know, normally people would spend on makeup, and seeing if I really want to keep it or not. So my higher end luxury items that I think I really like, but I'm not sure, like my Give Me Glow stuff. I have a lot of stuff from them. Glam Light, I have a lot of stuff from them, but I haven't tested it all. So I want to really start going through my stuff and feathering out stuff that I'm not really, you know, interested in keeping. So we're not doing a massive declutter. We are not becoming minimalists on this channel. That's not something that we do, okay? So if that's what you're interested in, get the fuck on. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I always appreciate it. This item will be listed on Mercari. It'll be cleaned up and sanitized and all that good jazz. And I guess that's it, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are. And just remember, it gets different. It gets really fucking different. Hang on for the ride, guys. Help's on the way. Bye.